Like, I've been rapping like almost 9 years now. 9 years now. It was just trials and tribulations that brought me here. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you no strategic situation.
Exactly.
It was just life, trials and tribulations, and I guess it was time because I went through a couple of little situations when I was living in Atlanta for like 2 years.
Okay.
And then when I got a chance, all praise to Allah, you know, to make it about the situation, I had reality in front of me, like what I'm gonna do.
That's
Am I gonna continue to keep making the same decisions and getting the same results, or am I gonna try something different and try for a different result? So at that moment, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know. I had no vision. I had no idea. And you know, time went. You know, I was back out here, and at this point now, I'm deaning real heavy because you know I got a chance to be in, and you know you dean heavy. So I came out. I got my minds and my thoughts and everything different. So I was just moving strategic, and I just happened to be at the studio one day with one of my homeboys who was an artist at the time, and the person that's supposed to have been on the record with him didn't make it, which was his brother. So when he didn't, I'm just sitting in there, and I'm real playful and I play a lot, so I'm just sitting there writing and saying stuff, and it was just cool, and I wound up writing it down. So nothing for them to do was let me go in that booth.
That's right. That's right.
And from that day forth, just here I go. Because you know I did that first record, people liked it, and I don't entertain nothing unless I like it and learn to love it, or at least can be willing to learn to love it. So I'm gone now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, man, you out there too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I see it, man, me and your manager was talking. I said, man, Dboi put them videos, he put that work out there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, your artwork look good on the covers. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Dboi, I'm holding one now, man.
That's right.
And that's the Still in the Stash House.
Still in the Stash
I'm
House,
feeling
man.
that, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious,
Yeah.
I'm feeling that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And I appreciate that
Yeah.
you're putting that type of work out there coming from this end of the map.
Right.
Now, you said you was writing the songs and you just wanted to get in the booth.
Yeah, and I got in the booth, and when I did the song, we got a good response. People was like, oh man, it was cool, and I guess because it was me, you know what I'm saying, at that moment, you know what I'm saying, when people heard it or whatever, it was just like more like, I know it's trendy right now, but man, these sound cool rapping, you know what I'm saying? And I guess you could say it went to my head, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt like I could do another one, and then another one.
Okay.
And then when I looked up, I just learned to love music now, you know what I'm saying?
What was the first one?
Swagged Out.
Swagged
It was
Out.
with some guys called BMW Boys. It was a long, well, you know my campaign. It was a long time ago. It was called Swagged Out, a record that was, we had actually, like 10 of us got together. We wasn't no group. We was just a bunch of local artists just trying to move in the same direction. So we was utilizing our resources. Okay. And versus one of us getting a Trapaholic and had to pay $10,000. It was 10 of us putting up $1,000 to get a Trapaholic, and we was putting our music together, just pushing it out there. When they had First Thursdays at Hot Plaza and everything, so we was flooding that. And then from there, the response got big, and then I really just understand business, you know what I'm saying? So when I seen what they can do, it wasn't no turning back for me.
No turning back, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man, like, this how I am, you know. For those that know me, whether it's Virginia, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, New York, DC, Maryland, for those that know me, they know, and not just me, people of my stature, like my generation, right? When we hear something, we know if it's real or not, man.
That's
like, it can sound good and we still rap to it, but when I listen to yours, I'm gonna tell you something, man. About a little bit under a month ago, a friend of mine named Darwin called me. He had a clothing line, and it was booming, man. And he called me, and he said, because I put the DMV Heat music videos out there, and he said, hey, James, who was Dboi, man? Man, I'm feeling that zone. I said, yeah. I said, I know, right? Because, you know, people understand where you coming from, man. It's real. It ain't no fake stuff, man. Whether you doing a fast tempo, slow it down, whether you humming out, however you doing it, man, we listening, man. So, man, like I said, I appreciate you doing it, man.
I appreciate
Because the
listening.
music, some of the music today, I'm not knocking nobody because
it don't have substance.
Exactly. Well, it, maybe to their ear, to the, but to the originators that actually put that groundwork in before technology and all that, we don't know where you're coming from. But when we hear somebody like you, and I can name a couple other people, but you, it's like I can identify with this cat right here, man. So I mean, after you wrote the first song, you wrote 2 and 3 and 4 songs. Okay, now where was your first show at? Like, and how did you feel getting on that stage?
Sure. It was a blessing to me, you know what I'm saying? I could say, because I felt like that God wanted to show me from the top you know, and so I can understand and I appreciate it more. Because I came straight out with a hit record that took over Trash Bags, you know what I'm saying? I got my own Pandora. I made it to MTV in the first 2 years of me rapping with my record Trash Bag. So I did a lot real fast. So like, I mean, it was a blessing. So when I speak, I had to speak from the top, moving down and then fighting, you know what I'm saying? So, right, fighting up. So, I mean, it was an experience, but my first show, like I say, I done did it. I done did it all. I ain't making it up. I done did Rick Ross. I done did Meek Mills. I done did Wale. I done did everybody. I done opened up for the Am Fram in Baltimore. Man. I done did everything you can do beyond whatever.
But my thing is, what I know. Trust me, man.
No,
I
but
know
I'm saying, I'm saying, with that being said,
yeah.
I really don't remember my first show, man.
But no, I want you to remember not so much the show, but the way you felt when you.
Oh, the way I felt.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.